Give me a little light little walk, that's all. Light little stroll. Greetings, greetings. Still embracing the homecoming of me. I'm serving them 21 years and 4 different penal institutions in Louisiana as a first offender. Yep, the law is definitely not playing. For protecting myself with a legal firearm, but hey, like my boy Tupac said, just the way it is. For real. Yeah, they're dirty. And they do our kind dirty. Just because we're ignorant of the law. Not all of us, but you know, how many people we knew growing up that wanted to become lawyers or that was knowledgeable of the law. Not a lot. There are a few, but not a lot. But yet, everything that we do in society involves the law. Whether it's criminal, you know, civil, political, it all has its own, you know, their own arena, their own definitions or whatever. And I'm also go to the criminal side of that. How many people we seen, especially like in the hoods, and I ain't stereotyping, I'm just saying the hoods and like, you know, some projects and stuff like that. How many people that we see involved into criminal activity, yet knows nothing about the criminal law, and get in trouble and right in front of that courthouse in that courtroom, and then people be laughing at us because they know we ignorant, don't know anything about what's going on, and they be like the terminology the youngster was saying, G5, be going over your head with it. And yup, they sentence us, and you know, we could go back on the reversal and stuff like that later on if we do find out, but they don't be caring. They done got time out of us that you can't never get back time. We done got money out of our families and loved ones, whoever was, you know, somebody was josing us, sending us stuff. So they know. And I said that to say, let me tell y'all my experience with my lawyer. Paid him 10 grand. And he knew that we didn't know anything about the law. Mother never been in trouble. Father never been in trouble. I was the only one ever been in trouble on this charge right here. So he knew my family was, you know, green, ignorant of the law. So what he did was he promised me that this the day I was supposed to go to trial, matter of fact. And I didn't go to trial. They didn't come get me. Like, I don't know nothing about trial, nothing like that. You know what? You know what I mean? You know what's going on, or anything like that. I just know I was supposed to go to trial that day. So they didn't come get me. So it was like about I want to say like about 6, 7 in the evening, and dudes on the tip with them was like, man, court closed. You know, they ain't come get you, it's over with. I said, well, let me call home and see what's going on. So I called home, talked to my parents, say some, what happened? And they said, well, we was in the court today, they called your name, you know, this morning, and they just went right on to the next docket. We didn't see the lawyer or anything like that. So I said, well, maybe he's gonna come see me then. So they was like, all right, let us know. I said, I'll let y'all know. Which he did come see me that day. Came see me like 7-something that evening. And they called me out. So you got an attorney visit. So I went there. Went in a little office, me and him one-on-one. In a little booth where they come see you at. Well, he lied to me. That ran game behind closed doors. He got me. But God don't sleep though. My store ran over. Thank you, Jesus. Yeah, I could say that. But so he told me, he said, yeah, today we were scheduled for trial, and didn't go to trial today because I got a deal with the district attorney if you want it. I said, well, what's the deal? He said, if you, because 2 guys were shot, right? So he said, if you plead guilty to manslaughter, they're going to throw out the attempted murder and you'll be charged with manslaughter on the actual murder charge. I said, well, how much time am I getting? He said, oh, man, you're a first offender. He said, you're eligible for probation. I mean, this is his exact word. He said, 5, 7, I guarantee you no more than 10. So I'm like thinking in my mind, you know, 10, worst case scenario. Why would they give me 10 years, you know? I'm like he said, first time offender, never been in trouble. So I said, okay, well, what do I have to do then? He said, I'm gonna come back and see you and we're gonna go over all the paperwork. I said, okay. Left out the meeting with him, went back on the tip. Called my family, said, Lord, you came see me. He said, what happened? I told him the exact thing what he said. And me and my mom, I was just telling her this the other day, running this store. She said, boy, I remember that. I'm gonna go walk to the post office while I'm out here. And she said, boy, I remember them exact words you told me when you had called me and told me that. I said, yep. And so you know what I'm gonna do to help myself? I'm gonna try to see if I can summons these phone records from when I told my mother about, the lawyer told me. And I'm gonna also get the date of those records and the date that the lawyer came see me, because I know they had that in their archives. And that's gonna be, I'm gonna use that as a defense. If I can get those phone records and put it all together. Yeah, I don't wanna be too long, though. I've been kind of long-winded, so guess what? Y'all stay tuned for part 2, and I'm gonna tell y'all about what happened when I went back and signed the plea with the lawyer.